So actually on May 11th, Orlando announced it emerges as the center of the metaverse, or what we call the meta center. So before talking about the meta center and how are we going to be a city in the metaverse, let's first explain the concept of metaverse that everyone is using nowadays. And I don't know
Sure.
if people understand what it is.
Okay, so the easiest way to think about the metaverse is think about the web in 3D. So think about web 3D.
Yes.
So today we're on the internet. We can have experiences, we can shop, we can travel places, but it's kind of through a flat screen.
Correct.
It can be 3D data, but in a two-dimensional surface.
Yes.
Okay.
Through your phone, through your screen, through anything. Yeah.
Exactly. Think about if now you bring that into the 3D environment and you can bring that information with you. So we call that being persistent. And so metaverse is a very big concept. And it's going to take many years to build this out and for the industry to all agree on definitions. But I think the simplest way to think about it is the 3D internet. And I'll give you an example. If you want to buy a new product, you want to buy a new phone, right, for example, you can go onto a website and you can actually see the phone in 3D. You can spin it around. You can look at it. You might be able to even access the applications virtually and have a real interactive experience with that product through your VR device or even on your desktop or through some other 3D immersive technology. Or you could go into a shopping mall, a virtual shopping mall.
Exactly.
With different types of stores, and you can virtually go to the different stores and try the different products. You can buy them and then have them delivered to your real
through
world.
the metaverse.
Through the metaverse and have them delivered to your real world house. Digital twins become part of the metaverse because you can take a digital twin of something and bring it into the metaverse for other people to interact and engage with it. So yeah, it's
I know that right now also in real estate, we're seeing houses being sold on the metaverse as well.
Well, I think what we're seeing in the metaverse with houses is, okay, I have a dream home that I want to build. I can create that dream home in the metaverse and have other people participate in that and contribute to it and design it. And then potentially export that model out into the real world and have it built. And then also there is real estate in the metaverse being sold. And one of the simplest examples is virtual shopping malls where folks are buying up shops in a meta mall.
Oh, okay.
Right.
And then they're opening their shops there and showcasing their products.
Yep.
In them. Oh, interesting.
Because you think about a lot of times people go to shopping malls, they're going to look at a number of different things, but they kind of want you kind of collect them in a certain area. So I might go to one type of watch shop and then another watch shop and then compare them. You can do the same thing in the metaverse rather than just going to individual online stores.
I love this. So, as we already said, Orlando is the hub of simulation training, augmented reality, virtual reality, artificial intelligence, gaming, all of that. So now, being the meta center, it kind of makes sense. Like we have already all this technology that exists here. So us announcing ourselves as being the meta center makes sense. But then people always, when we're talking about metaverse or Orlando or like, especially metaverse, I had people talk to me, it's like, yeah, the metaverse existed through gaming anyway. But that's not the case. Like, it's not the only
it's
use
not
case.
limited.
It's
No.
not limited to that. So tell me more. I know we explained kind of like use cases of the metaverse or what that metaverse means, but what are some of the technologies that can be used in the metaverse?
Well, really, at the fundamental, so if there's a couple of assumptions about the metaverse, one of those is that it's real time. Right, that the metaverse, real time means that you're engaging, you're interacting with content. A movie that's streaming is not real time, right?
Yes.
But interacting with a video game, playing the game, that's real time. It's happening. So one of the underlying assumptions of the metaverse is that it's going to be real time. Another one is that it's going to be persistent. It's going to always be available. So I think So the technologies that go into that, the building blocks of the metaverse are predominantly going to be around game engine technology. I think that's a given assumption that the game engine technologies are mature. That's where this 3D content is being developed. But there's lots and lots of supporting technologies. Almost all the technologies that are today involved in the internet, plus you're adding AI and blockchain and other types of technologies. So it's definitely going to be an interesting period, I think, over the next 10 to 15 years to see how all of this plays out. But I think it just creates massive opportunities for companies that are already. I mean, we talk about Orlando as the meta center. This isn't anything new. This has been going on for 20 years here. It just hasn't been called. It hasn't been lumped under one brand.
I agree.
So you know, I really applaud the Orlando Economic Partnership and David Adelson for kind of having that vision to say, wait a minute, we've already got all of this here. Let's put our own brand on it. So if you think about the Meta Center, you're really talking about the Central Florida region, including parts of South Florida where blockchain and crypto, all of these technologies are already here. So, you know, we're like, how do we put all of this on the map? Well, you gotta plant a stake in the ground.
I love that.
Yep.